Imagine this. You're standing on the edge of a cliff. Behind you is the stale, predictable life you've always known, full of hesitation, doubt, fear of judgment. That quiet little whisper in your head that says, don't make a fool of yourself. And in front of you, infinite possibilities. Some are terrifying. Some are breathtaking. And here's the kicker. Whether you step forward or not, time is going to shove you anyway. Now, why the hell do you hesitate? Because some part of you still thinks people are watching, waiting, judging. But let me be blunt. Everyone else is so fucking busy trying not to look stupid themselves. They don't even have time to notice your stumble. Isn't it funny? We all wear masks, terrified of being exposed, while secretly hoping someone else has the courage to rip theirs off first. Your brain, it's a pattern-making machine. It hates confusion. When something doesn't fit, it opens up. Think of it like a computer glitching and waiting for a patch. That is where your power lives, in the questions that scramble another person's certainty. When you ask, how do you know that? Or what if the opposite were true? You're slipping code into their operating system. Boom. Now they're open, suggestible, reconfiguring. And it's not manipulation, it's recalibration. You're not breaking them. You're giving them an update. Like switching from dial-up to fibre optic. You already do this and don't even notice. Ever made a kid stop crying by suddenly pointing and saying, look, a bird? That's confusion, redirection, new state. Ever cracked a joke in an argument that broke the tension? That's interrupting a stuck loop. Ever asked someone why they were angry and watched them stumble trying to explain? That's you flipping the frame. You already do it. You just don't recognize the power of it. When you zoom up, you see the bigger picture. If you don't use this skill, you stay trapped. People walking over you. Arguments box you in. Fear chains you. 10 years from now, same fucking patterns, same excuses, same half-lived life. Karma's a bitch when you do nothing. Zoom down and you notice. It's as simple as asking one disruptive question in a heated moment. One curious tilt of the head, one playful, but isn't it funny, that derails their trance. Micro actions that stack up into macro transformations. A samurai once asked why bamboo bends in storms but never breaks. The monk said, because it uses the wind to dance. You can either snap under the pressure of judgment, or you can bend, twist, confuse, and redirect it into your rhythm. In chess, the most powerful player, they don't play the piece, they play the frame of the board. You don't need to fight someone's belief, just nudge the frame, and the whole game collapses in your favour. The trickster god, every culture has one, Loki, Hermes, the coyote. Why? Because confusion is holy. Tricksters break rigid patterns so new possibilities can emerge. When you drop a paradox into a rigid mind, you're playing goddamn alchemy. So why is it so important? Because every time you avoid using this power, you let someone else dictate the frame of reality. You hand them your script. You sit in their hypnosis instead of running your own. And you know what the side effect of not acting is? Quiet despair, numbness. That slow rot of what if I'd spoken up? What if I'd flipped the frame? But when you do use it, when you master it, life bends. conversations open. People respect you more because you've got that unshakable presence, that Jedi-like ability to turn an attack into curiosity, conflict into laughter, confusion into awakening. So why are you afraid? You fear looking stupid. But let me ask you, when's the last time you remembered someone else's embarrassing stumble for more than a day? Exactly. No one fucking cares. Their heads are too full of their own insecurities. The prison guard in your mind doesn't exist outside you. If you never do this, you'll keep recycling the same dead conversations, the same fear of judgment, the same paralysis. It's like refusing to update your phone because you're scared the new version might crash. Meanwhile, everyone else is running smoother, faster, freer. But the moment you step in, the moment you confuse their attack, question their frame, redirect their trance, you become the fucking architect of the interaction, not a pawn, the player. So here's the paradox that sets you free. They're not judging you. They're hiding from their own confusion. And confusion isn't danger. It's the crack in the wall where light gets in. Use it, play with it, redirect it. Because if you don't, life will keep confusing you instead. Now imagine carrying this skill into every part of your life. Work, relationships, parenting, leadership. Imagine yourself 5 years from now, unafraid of judgment, laughing in the face of attack, slipping through conflicts like water through fingers. And compare it to the version of you that stays silent, scared, judged. One is a master of frames, the other stuck in one. Which life do you want? Which future tastes sweeter? Which self feels truer? Because once you know this, once you feel this in your bones, there's no fucking going back. Every time someone throws confusion at you, let it wake you up instead of shut you down. Ask the paradox, flip the frame, redirect the trance, and let that become who the fuck you are, consciously, unconsciously, forever.